All right. So I thought we were going to have a Jay-Z victory. I was going to do a little dance. We was going to have a party. But it looks like it's not all the way dismissed. Let's go ahead and get into the intro and then we'll talk about it. What's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And yes, I'm your boy AT2. How everybody doing? How everybody living? How everybody feeling today? What's up? Do you guys like the color? I'm using the ceiling fan light, so it's a little different. What's up, everybody? Shady, I was laughing at your call. You said a party. What's up, Dana? What's up, Tasha? Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. What's up? Is it late sexy sis? What's up, everybody? It looks better with the light. Oh, okay, you like this light better. Okay, cool. What's up, Gina? What's up, everybody? Hello. Denitria, thank you for holding it down for the mod squad. I appreciate you. So yeah, as I said, I celebrate a little premature, but could possibly something be coming down the pipeline? Yes, maybe so. Okay, so the reason why I was thinking, oh, the case has been dismissed was because I don't know if you guys know, but the other day, Jay-Z lawyer had put try to do a motion to put sanctions on Tony Buzbee because remember they said he was lying and he didn't do his research and this case is frivolous and he knew better than to file this case. Remember that? Well, the other day, Jay-Z team had withdrew without prejudice, right? It says, we have discussed this matter with counsel for the plaintiff who consents to this submission and agrees with withdrawal is without prejudice. A brief letter to Judge Annalisa Torres from Alex Shapiro, Jay-Z's longtime lawyer. So I was all like, oh, okay. And then when I seen online today that it was involuntary involuntary dismissal or voluntary, not involuntary, voluntary dismissal, I was all like, oh, we on to something. Oh, this done been thrown out. I was like, maybe Tony Buzbee realized he was not going to win and was all like, okay, let me go ahead and just drop this case and cut my losses and we'll call it a day. Well, according to the actual lawsuit, that might not be a thing. Let me go ahead and pull it up here. Okay. And shout out to this person on Twitter, Big Toolie. I don't want to click their profile because their profile probably is something freaky. But you see here, right? It says Sean Combs, Daddy House. It lists all the plaintiffs. And then you see highlighted Sean Carter, right? Case number right there. It says notice of voluntary dismissal pursuant to rule 4 whatever, federal rules of civil procedure. It says pursuant to rule 4 whatever of the federal rules of civil procedure, the plaintiff Jane Doe by and through her undersigned counsel hereby gives notice. Oh, it's all crooked and shit. Gives notice that the above captioned action is voluntarily dismissed with prejudice against defendant Bad Boy Records LLC. So, according to this, it seems that it's just Bad Boy Records that got dropped from the lawsuit, not Sean Carter. So that was the confusing note right there. So it's just Bad Boy Records as far as right now, at least. Which, you know, with these lawsuits, they include everybody in there. So you look at it, they include the parent company, the actual company, you know, so it's not the whole case. It's just literally Bad Boy Records that got dropped, unfortunately. Hell, I would think if anything, they would have kept Bad Boy Records. I mean, that is his record label. So yeah, so it looks like it was just Bad Boy Records. It wasn't. Oh, hold on, I can take this down. It wasn't Jay-Z included. I got a little excited because there's a few people I'm all like, oh, I can't wait until you get your day. I know, because let's be honest, I know when this case gets thrown out or this case is done, oh, he's coming for everybody who been talking shit, talking about he's going down. Jay-Z is coming for everybody, especially that Jaguar right. Yes, that's what I was hoping for, damn it. And so I got a little excited. I got too happy. And I was all like, damn, it's just Bad Boy Records? That's it? Yeah. Says it right there. It's just Bad Boy Records. So the case has not been dismissed. It's just Bad Boy Records was thrown out. Call Storm. You think Storm? Oh, shit. You think Storm going down too? Oh, damn. Kanye spoke to Trump. Oh, you think that he's going to get... I know... Let's speak about that for a minute, because Kanye's been talking about how free Diddy and all this other stuff. I honestly feel, well, two things. Kanye is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but two, I feel also that he is possibly worried about what's going to go on with his case. So he's trying to distract us. Don't forget, Kanye has his own case. Remember, he said his D is racist and he beats his racist D. Remember that? He beats his racist dick. Let me just say the word. So don't forget about none of that. Don't forget that. Yeah, he has his own case. Somehow Kanye been able to fly under the radar, but yet everybody got smoked for Jay-Z and Diddy. Mind you, Diddy deserves to smoke. And if Jay-Z did something wrong, he deserves to smoke too as well. This actually may be that they settled, and as a part of the deal, they will dismiss the case with prejudice. Okay, Brandy. So you think there might... Oh, and Brandy, a lawyer too. Okay, Brandy. Brandy thinks that this possibly could lead, and and that's why I was saying, like, it made sense, because those sanctions that they were trying to put on Tony Buzbee, they went ahead and dropped those, or they withdrew. Because again, they were saying Tony Buzbee was a liar. He shouldn't have filed this case. He didn't do his research, so they were trying to put sanctions on him. And so Jay-Z yesterday, or Alex Spiro, his lawyer, had dismissed it without prejudice. So again, it made sense that, okay, well, they probably worked out a deal with Tony Buzbee and was all like, okay, let's go ahead and just wash our hands with it and we'll move on from this. Now, that's not saying all the other cases that involve Diddy are done with, but I was just thinking at least this one that included Jay-Z, they're just going to let that one go. So, yeah. Yeah, I believe I believe things are probably being worked out on the back end, and especially with that note, it says that they talked to Buzbee. We discussed this matter with the counsel for plaintiff, who consents to, remember, the plaintiff. So yeah, I guess maybe I was getting a little too happy. I was all like, yeah, listen, I still feel Tony Buzbee is very shady. I don't think he does good business. Remember with Deshaun Watson, the reason why that was settled is because Deshaun wasn't playing that whole season, and had to wait until those cases got dealt with before he could start playing again. And so he just hurried up and settled so he can work the next year. Just like he had over 120 victims from the the Travis Scott, the Astro World incident, only one of those 120 people that Tony Buzbee represents, only one of them got a settlement, and that's because that person is deceased. That's why he was able to get a settlement for that. I mean, of course, that makes sense, but he's been running with that narrative that he's won all these cases, and it's not, it's not that. People are being fooled. You think that, Cheryl? I can see that. What did Celebrity Scandalous say? You have to specifically name the defendant being dismissed. I do feel it's coming, but it's not this one. It's only Bad Boy. Okay, so you feel also like one is going to come, but this ain't it as we thought. But you are not right about that, AT2. Why am I not right about it? Yeah. And again, remember it's 120 victims for Diddy. It's also 120 victims for Astro World. So he goes with these large number of cases that he puts against people to try to hurry up and get them to settle. Like that's what I'm trying to get you guys to think about. Only one person has actually settled with the Astro World situation. Other than that, those other we don't even know what's going on with those other cases. He said he had 120 people. Settling would be low key and mission. Yeah, that would. And I figured like too, y'all don't came this far. Why settle now? I would not settle. Especially after everything that has happened, I would not settle. You don't came this far just to settle? Nah. There you go, Melissa. Yep, 120. That's the magical number. Is he no E? What does that mean? Thank goodness this case is still moving forward. Oh, so some of you guys believe the 13-year-old accuser who was 13 at the time, not 13 now, obviously. Wow. That's crazy. Even after y'all watched that news interview with her, y'all still thought she was telling the truth? Y'all still believe that it's 2000? It happened back in 2000 even though the timing is not adding up? Okay. All right. I think there are other victims other than her. Yeah, possibly. Possibly. I can disagree with that. There could be more. Well, we know that there is going to be more. We know that. That is true. There is going to be more. They already teased that. Yeah. Yeah, right. Celebrity scandalous. I definitely think that it's going to be thrown out. Right. At this point, who knows? I don't believe the 13-year-old accuser. There's too many inconsistencies. Yeah, there's too many inconsistencies with her story. And the dad doesn't remember it at all. That was like clue number one for me. When the dad didn't remember it, I was all like, wait, he doesn't remember picking up his 5-year-old daughter. He didn't take her to the hospital. He didn't. What? Huh? Okay, but I guess y'all let y'all kids be out 5 a.m. in the morning and don't report when they tell you something bad. Like, just common sense, y'all. I'm not judging, but I'm judging y'all. I'm just saying, your dad comes, drives 5 hours, pick you up before dawn, and he takes you home. You tell him what happened, and he doesn't do anything. He didn't take you to the doctor. He didn't do what? Huh? And you're 13. a 20-year-old drop you off, but they can't ask the 20-year-old because wait, why not? No, I didn't say she was 5. No, no, no. I said picked her up at 5, like 5 o'clock, 5 a.m. That's what I was talking about before dawn, and he had to drive 5 hours and pick her. She was 13, y'all. I'm sorry if I confused y'all. She was 13. Stay on topic, damn it. I'm like, follow along with me. But also the dad could be embarrassed to admit it. He definitely should listen. If this really happened and the daddy didn't do shit, he deserves to be in jail as well too. Definitely. But there's other inconsistencies besides that one. Yeah, it didn't make sense at all. I was like, why everybody? If it was 5 years old, that's even worse. Like, come on now. Right, that was the biggest mistake. And I've seen people argue that the girl did it on her own. She didn't get approval from Buzbee. No, 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 no. Buzbee was aware of it. He was definitely aware that that girl was going to get interviewed. He thought it would turn out in his favor. That's why he did it. But when everybody watched it, they're like, nah, this ain't right. This ain't right at all. Right? That's another one. Right. Nope. Was never. Nope. Mm-mm. It's called strategy. You mean strategy of lying? If lying is a strategy, okay, I'll give you that. Was in the ring? No, I don't think. Not in the ring. That movie was scary back in the day. I used to worry like my TV was going to turn on all of a sudden, but there's no VCRs anymore. So, I mean, they still have VCRs, but you know what I mean. I mean, I don't know what you call it. Now, granted, it happened a long time ago, allegedly. And so you can't recall everything, right? But nah. And again, I think one, I do believe that they're trying to protect her. This is why they have not released her name. But two, I think they have also not released her name because they can pull up the school records. Once they're able to pull up the school records and shit, oh yeah, it's over with. Because you cannot tell me that she went to school the next day. You cannot tell me that after all that happened, she went to school the next day. AT2, what is your stance? Lawsuit was dismissed. Also against Jay Z. Is it not all legal people that read it claim so? No, no, no. I clarified. I said that only Bad Boy Records was dismissed. Only Bad Boy Records was dismissed. It was not Jay Z. When I seen dismissed, I thought it was everything, but no, it was only. Oh, I don't have my screen shared anymore because he got there. He got there before dawn, right? And so he drives 5 more hours. And say he gets there around 5 o'clock, 5 a.m. Right? The dad picks her up. She tells him what happened. They're on their way back another 5 hours. She would have been late for if she went to school. She would have been late. There's no way, and we're assuming that there was no traffic. They had a smooth 5 hour ride. A smooth 5 hour ride. She still wouldn't have made it before 8, or sometimes school starts at 9:30. It's unrealistic. It's unrealistic. And then the dad doesn't remember it. Now, some of you guys are saying, "Oh, the dad was paid off." Come on now. They would know if the dad was paid off. That would be one of the first things they look at if the dad was paid off. He doesn't remember. Simply, he doesn't remember it. And you got to remember, Tony Buzbee had sent one of his people that are in Alabama to look at this case, and then he took it on. Tony Buzbee didn't do his own research. It was one of his representatives in Alabama, where the girl now lives, that talked to her. It wasn't him himself. So don't forget, that's a key part right there. I hope so. I hope Busby. I hope he got something under his sleeve, because if he ain't got nothing and he just going based off this girl's story, it's gonna be a rocky road. Yeah, that interview didn't do her no favors at all. It didn't. Yeah. All right, y'all. I just wanted to drop that little tidbit for y'all. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate y'all. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We'll be back later, of course, but we out. Deuces, everybody.